Do you ever wish you could have a 3-day weekend every week? What if I told you it would actually be beneficial to have those every week? First, I'm going to talk about the mental health benefits. Advocates have made the proposition of switching to 4-day work weeks to help the well-being of workers, and what they have found from experimenting companies and countries who have used or tested 4-day work weeks is exactly what they expected to happen. According to sloanreview.edu in 2022, Iceland researchers found that 4-day work weeks without pay cut improved workers' mental health greatly. Some of these mental health benefits of these 4-day work weeks include less likely to burn out, less stress, less fatigue, and less sleeping problems. 4-day work weeks can also build stronger family bonds, as parents will have more time to be with their family instead of being at work. Now, not only does it boost workers' mental health, but it also boosts workers' production and productivity. Now, the biggest worry for companies going through this transition is what would happen to their productivity. But during the experiment in Iceland, not only did researchers find improvements in workers' well-being, but they also found improvements in workers' productivity and engagement. SloanReview.edu also found that in August of 2019, Microsoft in Japan did a trial of 4-day work weeks. And during this trial, they saw an increase in productivity of 40%. And while these companies have seen an increase in productivity, they also see an increase in engagement. One of the things being job applications. Adam Bank made the switch to 4-day work weeks for its staff of 430. After they switched, they found an 500% increase in job applications. Companies with 4-day work weeks also see an increase in work environment, with workers being less stressed and not. They are more able to socialize and get along with their coworkers, making a great working environment. And a better work environment means better productivity and engagement for the company. Now I'm going to talk about some companies that use or have tested 4-day work weeks and the results they found. As you see on the screen, Awin, CollegeWorks Paint, Basecamp, and Bolt. These are just a small few of the many companies that have used or tested 4-day work weeks. Every single one of these companies has something in common. During these trials, or if they're still doing it, they saw an increase in employee productivity, engagement, and well-being. Another thing these companies had in common was they did this for their employees, showing them that they care for them. Awin's chief operating officer says, quote, "The 4-day work week is an opportunity for the staff to spend time with family, focus on a passion, or engage in additional learning. So the time that they do spend at work is the most productive it can be." So it's no wonder that when a company is treating their employees like this, they're going to be more engaging and productive back to the company as, the good work environment, because people are going to be more productive when they like where they work. College Work Paints is a great example of 4-day work weeks helping the work environment and staff bonding. They do 4-day work weeks during the summer, and during the Fridays that they have off, they will sometimes host events for workers to attend where they can have fun with other workers and talk to the other workers without having to stress about what they have to get done for work. And it's just a very good time to, relax and not stress and see the people uh, have fun with that you work with every day. College Works Paints has seen great results from these events and 4-day work weeks. That if you look at the alumni page on their official website and read someone's bibliography, or it's just basically talking about their experience. And one of the questions is, what was your favorite part about College Works Paints? And if you read that, you are almost guaranteed to see that meeting new people and the work environment being their answer, because that's what these 4-day work weeks did, and that's what these events did. And that's why a lot of the workers there had a great experience, and they highly recommend being a part of that company. Now, not every company, however, can do these 4-day work weeks. It might not work for some because of how they manage things, and not every company can make the transition and do it successfully. So there's a couple steps for a company to make that switch successfully. In 2021, HBR.org found 6 steps to help make the transition to 4-day work weeks a success. The steps are: 1, shift your mindset; 2, define your goals and metrics; 3, communicate externally and internally; 4, run a pilot, which is finding out what works and what needs to be improved on in the very beginning; 5, assess the pilot, fixing what didn't work and trying something new to see if it does work, and obviously keeping the things that did work. And 6 is scale up so your company can be successful as possible and improve as this transition goes on. From these steps, it really shows that making this transition successfully is based on mental scale and just your mentality. You got to be in that right mentality. And since, these 4-day work weeks help less stress and less burnout, sleeping problems, the mental problem should not be a big factor during this transition. And the other big thing is teamwork. Company is made up of a lot of people usually, so everybody in that company can work well together um, and have that good mental space. I don't think they'll have any problem making that transition, and their employees will be very happy about that. So now, if you've ever wanted a 3-day weekend every week, you now know how beneficial it would be to you.